Hello everybody and welcome to Lucky by Nature. I am Beast Demon and thank you for hanging out with me today. Please show your amazing support by smashing the like button, and if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe so you can get your daily dose of Ark. I got 3 more pro tips for you today, so let's get right into it. Tip number 1 is hidden bays, and basically all you really need is some stone and just just what you see here. And all it is a raft, as you can see. There's not much to it. Whenever people see the raft, they're just gonna check your forges to see if there's anything in there, but that's pretty much all they're gonna do, and they're gonna see that nothing is in there, so they're just gonna move on. But what I wanted you to see is that the actual base is right under it, and this is good because you can use it to go and get metal, do metal runs on Ragnarok, and this is where I would use it. But I put this floating little base here about 2 walls down, and that way I can always park it right up to the shore, and nobody can see it. But as you can see, I mean, this is pretty big. You can fit a lot of things in here. I mean, but really all you need is just basics, like the smithy to build your stuff, to make your bullets and things like that, and of course the mortar and pestles. But the mortar and pestles can also go on top, because usually people are not going to mess with them. They're just going to check to see if you have anything in there, or you could have some on top and some in there. But if you want me to show you how I did this, that would have to be a whole nother video, because as it is, some people are or some people prefer these to be nice and short. But if you know how to do it, and see, you can't see a thing. And if they were to destroy it, at least they wouldn't get anything out of it. So it's a win-win. Of course, you would lose your stuff, but I mean, that's bound to happen. So if they find your little hut somewhere, I mean, they're gonna destroy it anyway, or steal all your stuff. So let's go ahead and move on. Tip number 2 is reverse glide. And so what I'm talking about is with a Drake. As you know, if you are just walking and you jump, it just jumps straight up pretty much and falls right back down, as you can see. And of course, if you are sprinting, then you can glide like so. As you can see, that's normal, but there's actually a way to reverse it. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna glide a little bit and then jump right off as you're gliding. So make sure that you are really close to the ground. So now when you're running, see, now all it does is actually just jump straight up, so it doesn't glide. And if you're walking and you happen to jump, now you're gliding. So I know you might be wondering, well, why would anybody do that? And that's a good question. The only benefit that I find on this is that you can actually glide further if you have it this way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you basically how much stam we use just going a certain way, I guess you could say. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do exactly this, and I'm gonna glide, and I'm gonna try to glide the same way every single time. So I'm just gonna try it twice. One the normal way, and the other the new way, the reversed. Alright, so we're gonna do it the normal way. So we sprinted, now we're cruising on down. And I'm gonna try to stop over here by these trees. Now let's look at what we have. And it's a 1155.9. That's what we have left. I feel like we could have done better there. So let me try another run, because I didn't go nice and smooth. So let me try one more time just to make sure that I didn't do anything wrong here. Because I think if we go a little bit faster and a little bit smoother, we'll probably use a little less stam. So okay, stam is full. Right to the rocks. Alright, so we got 1162.6. A little bit better. Alright, so that's not bad. So now what we gotta do is we gotta go ahead and reverse it. So we gotta get off as we're gliding. There we go, that should have reversed it. Let me... Hey, what the heck? Oh, okay. There we go. Alright, so just wanted to make sure that it did reverse. So now I just gotta mosey on over. Alright, let's make sure our stem is good to go. Now let's walk and jump. Alright, I think that's pretty smooth. We've made it a little further. And look at that stem. We definitely did a lot better, that's for sure. Alright, so there you have it. So now we're just gonna make it go back to normal. So, I think sometimes you can actually do it without having to glide, just by simply running. Or at least I found it that to reverse it back to normal, that's you can do it that way, as you saw there. So alright, so that's good for that. Let's go ahead and move on to the third tip. Tip number 3 is the 1x1. And this one, I mean, that's the best name that I could come up with. But as you can see, there's some aloes. They're low level. But this is going to be a good example of the 1x1 and why it's so important. So what I typically do is I tend to carry a 1 stone foundation, 3 walls, and 1 door frame with a door, of course. And what I do is, if I want to tame something and I don't want to deal with anything else, this is the best way to do it. As you can see, they can't hurt me. So they're gonna sit there and try, but well, and what's gonna happen is I can definitely take these guys down. And they're so low level, they're gonna go down fairly quick. I think that one just fell over. So this one is the last one, I believe. I'm trying to jump to see if... And that one's running, so it's almost there. Oh man. Okay, there we go. Alright, so it's coming across, so let's aim ahead of it. There we go, and it's down. So, that was pretty easy and simple, right? Piece of cake. But I bet you're wondering, well, what about if it was something bigger? And that is a really, really good question. So why don't we go ahead and get rid of these guys real quick. But let's do it in a fun way. Whee! This is my favorite part. I go right up to them really close. And look. Oh my god. That's really fun. But now let's go ahead and show you what happens when you do it with a Rex. There we go. As you can see, nothing happens. Just like the aloes, and I can jump. But I gotta tell you this, if you were to put a chair in here and then stand on the chair, that will be the worst mistake you ever do, because you will get tore up. You can jump up and down and nothing happens, but if you put anything that you can stand on, even if it's just a little bit, you will get tore up. So definitely don't do that. And also, very important, do not try this with a Giga, because the Giga, ouch. As you saw, it actually hurt me with its foot as it stepped on me. But it can't hurt you while it's trying to bite you. But anyway, like I was saying, do not try it with a Giga, because the Giga is too tall, and it will do that. I did try this. I was trying a new trap for a Giga, and so I thought, oh, I'll just use this and then put a gate behind it. But no, that was a bad thing. But the good news is for the next tips, I'm gonna show you where you can actually take the Giga. Whee! Oh wow, I got some big airtime there. Like I said, on the next tips, I'm gonna show you where I tamed the Gigas next to green, where you can actually get the Gigas stuck. It's a really neat trick. But anyways, that's it for me for this video. So until next time, keep surviving.
My work saved the human race.